It's a conversation.
Phil Valentine.
Whatever you want to converse about.
Afternoons from 3 till 7 on Super Talk 99.7.
That's why we call it a talk show.
WTN.
Today, this is going to be our last segment with Arsenal. Don't forget to call it 615-737-9986, 615-737-WWTN. Also, don't forget to check out firearmstoday.com, where you can listen to past shows and also look to see who future guests are going to be. Don't forget firearmstoday.com.
All right, Walker. One thing I wanted to touch on, Russian AKs versus Bulgarian AKs.
Yes.
What is the deal with that?
Well, yeah. Are you asking about quality or just about stuff coming in?
Quality, everything.
You used to make Russian, or you still make Russian?
Yeah,
or
at Arsenal, we had gone through where we were importing both the Bulgarian platform and the Russian platform. Both of them are high quality platforms. Nothing beats the milled. We've got 2 milled guns. One's made in Las Vegas and one's made in Bulgaria, and nothing beats that. It's the most accurate out there. And right now, the only thing we're bringing in is from Bulgaria. The Russian stuff, it just became increasingly difficult to deal with the motherland over there.
Under the table.
There is nothing. Maybe that's why it became increasingly difficult, is because there was never anything under the table. Mm-hmm. We do a very straight business. It's very straightforward. And, people overseas, they know that about us, and they really like dealing with that. But I will tell you that it's going to be everybody sees the EU sanctions and the U.S. sanctions against Russia, and they go, oh, well, that means I can't get Russian guns right now. Well, you're right, but it also means people don't realize is that the EU sanctions affect the gas that Russia sends over to Europe. Well, guess what's firing all the plants so you can get your guns from these different factories, the HKs.
Or your Mercedes.
Or your Mercedes or BMW. Well, a lot of it's Russian gas, and so your price is going up there. I mean, you look at the Springfield XD. That's a great handgun. It's made in Croatia. Could you see the price go up on these? My belief is that absolutely you're going to see prices going up on guns wholesale across the board.
I think on the ammo, too, because all the powder for the consumer market comes from Europe.
Well, and here's something that people haven't been following. In March, one of the major powder manufacturers, their plant blew up over in Europe, okay? And that was, you're starting to see the effects of that now, because the ammunition factories, they've got powder there, but now that they're trying to get it, and I talked to them over there, and they said it's going to take a year to rebuild it. And so, you're going to start seeing that effect in the marketplace right now. And I've got a lot of friends, and they tell me, hey, I found this good deal. Should I buy it? Buy.
Do it now.
Do it now, because we've been in this industry for a long time. You and I, we know in 2008, that was a hard time to buy.
Yeah.
In 2012, that was a hard time to buy. Mm-hmm. It's a good time to buy now. And I don't care what you're buying out there. If you find a good deal on it, whether it's I want you to buy an Arsenal, okay? Buy an Arsenal. But if you find a good deal on something, get it.
The same thing happens in the stock market, the real estate market, the gold market, right?
Yeah.
When gold was at like $250 an ounce, nobody wanted it.
Yeah,
but
everybody wishes.
Everybody wants it to go to 17, right?
That's it.
I don't understand it. Once the panic is
the
set
crowd
in,
mentality.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Don't be a part of the herd, people.
Yeah.
Buy now. Everything Weapons. Go to Everything Weapons and get your stuff. So one of the benefits of, and I'll kind of promote the store for a second. When we buy something at a discount, we pass that discount on to the customer. We don't put that in our pocket. We always do what's best. If I get a special buy on 223 or 9 mil, it goes straight to the customer, that savings that I got. And so we always look out to do what's best. If we get a special buy from anybody, we pass that on to the consumer, because I know stuff is tight. I know not everybody has a ton of money. I want to help as much as I can, make things affordable, bringing prices down wherever I can. And so I do what I can always to bring those prices down.
We're all shooters. We've dealt with the opposite end of the spectrum for too long.
Absolutely.
And one of the things I would want the retail public to know is a lot of people have misconceptions. They think that we're all getting like filthy rich, like it's an oil company out there, and we're just making billions of dollars off this. We're really not. And from a retail side, I can tell all the listeners out there that the vast majority of dealers, you guys are working on very slim margins. Mm-hmm. And when you do find a good deal, you pass it on. And when things are priced high, mostly it's because you had to pay a high price for it for whatever reason.
Whenever we raise or lower a price, it's directly related to what I paid for that product. End of story. I never overcharge or mark up. And when things were tight, I wasn't charging exorbitant prices on things. I think that's bad business.
Yeah. And the other thing that the customer needs to realize is that, the price of gas goes up. Well, that affects shipping and
distribution.
Distribution. You're buying your guns and ammo from somebody, and so now your cost has gone up. And it all comes back to that basic thing of, hey, if prices are good right now, don't be a part of the herd and wait until it gets bad.
Wind doesn't work. We need cheap oil. We need $50 and $30 barrels of oil.
That's right, we do. So,
when I got my driver's license, I was paying like 50 cents a gallon, right? And I had a big Bronco Ford XLT.
I don't remember that, David. I don't think I was around.
I'm a few years older than you.
I remember, and I had a Ford Bronco too. So
we're cut from the same.
Yeah, they got 10 miles to the gallon. That was it. No matter what.
Let's go back to like the Russian sanctions.
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to affect everything as a whole? Do you think we'll ever see Russian guns again?
It's possible you could see Russian guns.
Not during this presidency.
Yeah, I seriously doubt that you would see them during this presidency. But I work a lot international. I've actually been to the United Nations up there with Wayne LaPierre arguing against the ATT. And here's the problem. The Russian sanctions go, there's something else behind it. Mm-hmm. This ATT thing, everybody says, well, the Senate won't sign off on the treaty. Well, I got news for you people. The Senate doesn't have to sign off on the treaty. All that has to happen is the State Department has to adopt it. Mm-hmm. And what that treaty is about restricting flow of ammunition and guns. And when you do that, the cost goes up. And, the stuff from Russia, those guys are making guns right now. They're making guns for themselves and other people. Mm-hmm. I don't think you're going to see product here in the U.S. for a long time. Even if the sanctions do go away, I still don't think you'll see much product. Do you think the
sanctions have even remotely hurt the gun business in Russia?
No,
they're sending them everywhere else. I mean, there's such high demand for Segas and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, you didn't hurt him at all. Didn't even hurt his ego.
No. That guy's ego is huge, right? Wasn't he riding on a horse with no shirt? Yeah. So Putin, more power to you, but we're not really big fans of you. We love freedom. We love the Second Amendment. All I can say is that we've really appreciated, Walker, having you come out tonight. We'd love to have you guys back again. The closer our two companies can work, the better. I think there's a lot of opportunity out there. I think that all of the retail customers out there, come in, check out the arsenals, hold the gun, feel it.
You'll see the difference.
There's a huge difference. Hopefully we can figure out a way to get a range gun on a permanent basis.
I'll make sure you get one.
That's awesome, because I think if we can have our guys shooting that 5.56, they can extrapolate what it's going to be like when they can shoot that 7.62. Whether you're shooting steel or you're shooting brass, all I know is keep shooting, keep firing, keep buying guns, keep supporting the Second Amendment.
And check out Arsenal.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tonight, everybody. Thank you.